For days, the U.S. had been bracing itself for this grim milestone. There was, of course, that New York Times front page on Sunday filled with 1,000 names of those who had lost their lives to coronavirus. 1,000 names representing just 1% of the current death toll, with 100,000 people now having died from COVID-19 in the United States, nearly 5 months after the first case was confirmed in the country, a number that now makes up nearly a third of the worldwide death toll. 100,000 deaths that also struck certain cities like New York and certain communities like people of color much harder than others. And while there is some positive news in the fact that the numbers of new cases and deaths have been trending downwards nationwide, the reality is that there are still more than a dozen states where those numbers are still rising, and many are worried about a possible rebound, with all 50 states and the District of Columbia having now started to reopen their economies. But as with everything linked to this pandemic, the question of this death toll is the subject of a bitter political division, with Donald Trump and his supporters claiming that this number is proof of how successfully the president has handled this crisis, with Donald Trump claiming that 1.5 to 2 million people could have died if he had not done his job well, while Democrats and some experts are saying that tens of thousands of lives could have been saved had the government acted more swiftly and more decisively.